But this other thing that honestly, there's a couple of things that I was having trouble figuring out. But the New York Democrats exposed Plan for Everyone, quarantine rule 213.
I thought this was...
My mind is blown.
Yeah, I can't believe...
Color me mind blown.
Yeah, I was reading about this too. I could not believe this is real.
Okay, so what happens is they've been going back and forth kind of in secrecy. It hasn't been getting a lot of press. But basically... they're trying to do this everywhere, but New York's like the fucking breeding ground.
Yeah.
And what's happening for starters is they're passing a rule that if you, for any reason whatsoever, the government can come to your home and decide that you need to quarantine, take you to a place legally, and then lock you in for 2 weeks.
Physically remove you.
Physically lock you in for 2 weeks.
I don't even know if it was 2 weeks. I thought it was for however long
they want.
Yeah.
There are no age restrictions. 2, it can happen at any time. There is no due process. No limits are set. You are correct.
Yeah.
You will be forced to take whatever drug they say, even experimental drugs, and they don't have to rely on tests to determine which drug.
Yeah. It's insane.
I'll tell you what.
I for sure was like, I didn't
believe it. I didn't get it. People kept sending this to me. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I looked into it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's kind of trending on Twitter a bit today. And like,
So it's just popping off now.
It's kind of, yeah. It's crazy that they think...
Well, it got shot down and then it went through.
Yeah, it's crazy that they think they're just going to like kind of do this and people are not going to be mad about it. And it's for the whole state of New York,
I'll tell you what. I wish this is one of those things where I wish a motherfucker would try.
Yeah, try
I
it.
promise you this.
Try it.
If the government comes to my house, forcefully takes me to a place and puts me in a quarantine for 2 weeks against my will, I assure you, without a shadow of a doubt, I leave that quarantine with 2 million followers. That is a fucking...
They are not going to like the podcast that I start.
My friend, I would love that. I will be because I would be kicking and screaming so much, right? That'd be like, yes, please find me for my joke, please.
Sure, yeah. But then they're also like, yeah, you're not allowed to bring your phone in. That was one of the other ones.
Well, if I can't bring my phone in, okay, fair. Why can't I bring my phone in?
I don't know. The same reason why they're going to inject you with drugs against your will. They go, I don't know. We make a lot of arbitrary rules.
If they didn't let me bring my phone in, I would actually fist fight them. You got to be fucking kidding me if you think I'm separating me from the good shit.
From the phone, yeah. I mean,
that's cruel and unusual punishment.
This is wild. Considering, I guess Kathy Hochul was elected, and she was not elected the first time around.
And these doctors are all quacks, right?
Give us Cuomo back. Cuomo would have never done this to us.
I don't know what Cuomo would have done with this, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point, actually. He did kill all those people in the nursing home and do a lot of worse
these
stuff.
Doctors, so they're onto some real wacky stuff, and it's like these quarantine truthers, right? Like they think quarantine's still the fucking future. And
this isn't even COVID related.
But the conspiracy is that they're gearing you up for something really bad that's coming, which I might just be like some people that have been pushing this for 2 years, and finally somehow they've found some legal loophole to make it work.
Yeah, I wonder when this started. Like when they started trying to propose this. Like was this during COVID, and then now like we're 2 years later or whatever, and then like that's the length of the process. So they're like, well, we already started kind of
that's what it does seem like, but there's probably a more conspiratorial angle of that. A lot of these doctors do more of the harm than good, man. You come in and you're just like, hey, my back hurts, and then they go, okay, I'm gonna give you a week of fucking heroin, but you promise me you're gonna stop doing the heroin after the week. Hey, promise me after the week's done you're getting off the smack. Promise me. Okay, how much you need? I'm gonna give you the good shit too. This is the real deal. We got a little fentanyl in there too. I love that for the boys.
Arbitrary quarantine is insane.
That's crazy. The what?
Yeah.
That's what they do in China. It says, yeah. But like, I honestly couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I'm surprised that it hasn't been more of a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it just got past this week, but they're burying the lead on these stories too.
Yeah, this is insane.
So when you have that stuff going, I'll tell you what. What's his name? Probably ripping down that board too. He goes, the Argentina guy.
Yeah, the quarantine
board.
The COVID council.
COVID council's done.
Afuera.
These guys foaming at the mouth in the interviews, eh? Afuera!
Yeah, he's wild.